How did a dumb idea you made up turn into a real-life discovery? I was watching YouTube in the middle of second period, and I don't even know how she moved that fast, because 2 seconds ago my teacher was at the board, and then suddenly she was standing directly behind me like she had teleported. She told me to pack up and go to the office, and I could not go to the office again, so I did something stupid. I told her I was doing research. The entire class went quiet. Prove it, she said. What were you researching? And I said the first thing my brain produced, which was, shy people aren't actually shy around everyone. They just haven't been accepted into the right social environment yet. The class absolutely lost it. She pointed at the door, and I made one last, desperate move. I told her I would prove it with a real experiment, right now, this week. Then she said, fine, if it works, you get the rest of the year off. I shook her hand before she could change her mind. I had no idea what I was doing. That afternoon, I went looking for the friendliest group of people I could find, walked up to them completely unprompted, and asked if they would basically adopt a shy kid for a week. Center the whole group around him. Include him in everything. I don't know why they said yes, I think they were just bored. Then I found Caleb. Caleb had not been spoken to voluntarily since 6th grade. Day 1, the group pulled him into their lunch table. They just talked to him like he was already supposed to be there. He gave one-word answers and kept his eyes down. I documented everything. Day 2, he started finishing other people's sentences, quietly, like he was testing to see if anyone would react badly. They didn't. Day 3, he made a joke. The group laughed. By day 5, Caleb, he was making plans for the weekend. He was texting people. He was the one pulling other people into conversations. I had filmed everything. I stayed up until 2 in the morning editing it into something that looked like an actual presentation. Added a voiceover, threw in timestamps. I walked into class the next morning like I was delivering a verdict. Connected the laptop to the projector. Hit play. My teacher watched the whole thing without saying a single word. When it ended, she just sat there. The class sat there. Then she said, that's actually remarkable. She signed off on my exemption right there. Rest of the year, done. I went home and slept like I had just survived a war. I woke up the next morning to my phone going insane. 37 notifications. Missed calls from numbers I didn't recognize. 3 emails, one of which had the words, research inquiry in the subject line. Apparently, she had shown the video to the school board. The school board had forwarded it to a department head at a university. By the time I was eating breakfast, I had a behavioral psychology lab in another state asking me if I wanted to expand the study. A month later, the study got picked up. Caleb became a named participant in peer-reviewed research. My YouTube excuse became a published methodology.